The next person I want to give a shout out to is Jay Real. Jay, as a lot of the Dead Pit fans know, was the director of the vampire film Dawn, which is an awesome film, by the way. You need to definitely pick up a copy if you can. Possibly contact Jay through the you could probably PM him on the Dead Pit boards, the Dead Pit message boards, and contact him and see if you could get a copy, because that's a really great film, one of the best vampire films I've ever seen, and has a unique concept to it as well. Jay is another person that has offered me a lot of support for my magazine. Again, he did a video where he talks about the magazine. He showed the issue he got on camera, and that was another video that I was really touched by, because Jay's a really sweet guy, and he took the time to actually do a video where he talks about the magazine, and he seemed to be impressed with the quality of it, which is pleasing to me, because when I first started the magazine, I didn't really get a lot of support, and there weren't people just saying that I was doing a good job or anything. Not that I need a pat on the back all the time, but it helps if you get some sort of encouragement. It makes you want to keep doing it and providing this entertainment for people. So big thanks to Jay for everything that he's done, and everything that he continues to do. Steve is the next person I'd like to talk about. Steve, or STB3, as most of the people know him from the Dead Pit community. Steve is he's another really awesome person, another great friend. I've met him at both of the conventions that I went to this year, and he was really cool to hang out with and talk about movies and kind of kid around with. He's a really great guy, and he supports my magazine too. I brought him a copy at Scarefest, and I believe that was the first issue he had ever looked at. And he's encouraged me with not only the magazine, but with my YouTube videos that I do as well. So big thanks to Steve. Next person is Lori, or as most of the people either on YouTube or Dead Pit would know her as Mad Puppet Death, or MPD for short. Lori's a really sweet girl. I consider her a friend, even though I've never met her in person, but we've corresponded through messages on Facebook, and through messages and comments on YouTube, and I've talked to her in the Dead Pit Saturday Nightmares chats, and she's a fount of knowledge when it comes to horror movies. You want to talk about a woman that really knows her horror, it's Lori. She knows stuff that I couldn't even begin to remember or learn, or so if you want to know something about horror and you want to ask a woman about it, get in touch with Lori, and check out her videos too, videos under Mad Puppet Death on YouTube, because she's very creative, very funny, does a wonderful job with her videos, so please go check her out. Next person is J-Dog, and most of the people from Dead Pit will know who I'm talking about. J-Dog is like the late night guy on the Saturday Nightmares chats. I mean, the late guy, I mean, he stays up till 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, that's dedication to to a cause right there. Somebody that will stay up that late and talk horror movies with people. J-Dog also does J-Dog's DVD Dungeon on YouTube. Look him up under Flyers. He's actually under Flyers Man 27, I believe, is the name he uses for YouTube. So check him out on there and check out his videos. He does all kinds of awesome videos. He is another big supporter of not only my magazine but my YouTube videos as well. He gave me a shout out recently for the magazine, and I really appreciate that. He's another great friend, an awesome person, one of these really nice people that I am glad to call my friend. So check J-Dog out if you want to check him out on YouTube. Again, go to Flyersman 27. And that's FLYERSMAN 27. Don't want anybody to think I'm saying flowers. Or, come to the Saturday Nightmares chats. He might be in there some night co-hosting the Late Show on there. So, big thank you to J-Dog. The next person is the Changeling, or as he's known on YouTube, Nicklert. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's another really great friend. Another person I haven't met. He lives in Canada, as does J-Dog. So I don't know when I would ever come in contact with these two gentlemen, but I still call them my friends. I talk to them online quite a bit. Changeling's a really cool person. He knows his horror movies. He knows his soundtracks, and together with J-Dog, they're going to be doing a horror podcast called not Cannibal Ferox. I'm thinking of the movie Canadian Ferox, and you really need to check that out when they get that all up and going, because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a really great thing. And again, the Changeling, or Nicklert, he's a real big supporter of my magazine and my YouTube videos. He said a lot of nice things about the magazine, and he's only received one issue. He just subscribed not long ago, and so that, like I said, that really keeps me going, all the support that I'm getting from all these wonderful people.